everybody. Well, I've had some questions out there. People ask and say, hey, can you run your air conditioner off of your Predator 3500 generator? I can tell you this, if you do turn the marine air conditioner on and the Predator 3500 is on eco mode, it doesn't have enough time to rev up before it wants to kick out on the breaker. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take it off eco mode and have it run full speed and then see if it will come on and stay on. Now, through this, I did buy a soft start for the marine air conditioner, the compressor. It's kind of popular in the RV world. They use generators a lot if they're off grid somewhere, and they can power up 1, 2, or 3 of their air conditioners with a generator, but they have to put soft starts on them. So I'm still going to be doing that. That's an upcoming video that I'm going to be putting out, but today we're just going to see if it will kick on and stay on running off of the generator that I have, the Predator 3500. So I got the generator warming up, and it's time to take it off eco mode and see if this air conditioner will stay running. So try it out. All right, so I've got the blower on and also the water pump that supplies water for the air conditioner. It's on, and now let's see what happens. Guess what? It's running. It sure is. Generator's running. It kicked right off, no issues, and it is cooling down, guys. So let's go up here, check it out. Let's see how many kind of amps this generator's pulling. Alright, so right now we're pulling 16.2 amps. And I'm going to be toggling through here. And right now we're sitting at 1976 watts. Remember, this is a 3,000 watt generator. I've got 32 hours on this unit, and it's kind of cool. It's running for 12 minutes and it's putting out 122 volts there. So 1976. All right, everybody, so I got an update. So I went in and put the Predator 3500 on eco mode. I only did this one time right after I bought it and tried to energize the air conditioner, and it tripped the breaker, okay? But I was thinking, maybe I didn't let it warm up enough. So today, after running the generator on full throttle, off of eco mode, it ran the air conditioner just fine, ran the refrigerator, lights, battery charger, ran all of that, and it was pulling 1962 watts, all right? It was like 16.2 amps. So I said, why not? Let's flip it over to eco mode and let's see what it does. Let's put this Predator to the test. So flipped it over to eco mode, which kicks it down to basically just idle. Come down. Everything else was left on. Refrigerator, it was actually running, the compressor running, lights, battery charger, fan on the blower, and the air conditioner recirc pump was running. All I did was energize the AC compressor, and guess what? It stayed running. It went ahead and went from eco mode to idle and revved up to high RPM, and it ran fine, guys. So the question is, will your Predator 3500 run your air conditioner? You bet it will, and it'll do it on eco mode. Not only that, you can run a small refrigerator, lights, and battery charger, and she still keeps on chugging. Also, while I got you here talking about this air conditioner, let me show you this. This is one of my newest little upgrades. I went ahead and put it in 2 hour meters for the port and starboard engine. Made this little bracket. There was just 1 hour meter that the starboard engine was hooked to, and I wanted to make sure in case I just ran one engine for a while or vice versa, I can go and keep an hour on the hours and then rotate engines as necessary. Let's see, what else? Upgraded all of my interior cabin lights to these LED lights right here. And guys, let me tell you, those are so much cooler than them. I think there's 1156s. I think that's what they were. Man, what a huge difference on the heat. Those put out 0 heat. Also, went ahead and did all of the cabin lights throughout as well, so those don't get hot. Those actually got like a glass globe on them. The one in the head, it gets really hot, but man, with them LED lights, what a huge difference. And cuts down on my house battery with very low amps that those little things use. Is pretty cool. And one of my last things to complete, but really one of my most wanted things to do, is put in some engine room lights. Right there, I've got my switch for my engine room, and I have that wired into all of the cabin lights up here on the main console, the cabin light switch. That controls, once I turn that on, that will go ahead and power all my, I'll turn this off so you guys can see what's going on. So that controls all of my lights in my engine room. So let's take a look. But this is what I did. Boom. I tell you what, that is, I just absolutely love it. Love it, love it. So this here is where the generator was sitting at here. Let me zoom out. So this was the big generator, which sat right in this area. I am going to be replacing this decking in this area, and I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to do just yet with it, but I'm going to do something different, make it a little bit more useful. So, but man, I tell you what, it's so nice to get down here. I've got close to, what, 45 feet of LED lights. I've got 3 strands of 16, but I cut one of them down, and I've got them running all the way around. And man, it is so nice. And you know what I used? I used these little paper clips. And here you go, guys. And there's different sizes available as well. Because this is aluminum, I was able to use them to clamp right to the aluminum bracing. And I went ahead and utilized the 3M tape that was on the back of these lights. And they are waterproof. But guys, I'm telling you, if you haven't upgraded to some lights in the engine room, you really, really need to. It has made life so much better. And I was going to record that, but man, there's almost impossible to try to record in the dark. But I'm very well pleased with this outcome. And I can actually see what's going on down here in the engine room without carrying a light coming down into dark dungeon. So, pretty cool, guys. I'll have the lights and the switch down in the description. And here's another little project of mine. I've installed a 1250 watt Tripp Lite inverter. And guys, these are pretty much a commercial grade. This actually come off of a guy that was a welder. He had this on his truck and he did not use it. He used a generator, but it is a pretty tough little inverter. And I think it spikes up to 2,000 watts at startup, but will have a continuous of 1250, if I remember right. It does have a little cooling fan on there in case it gets a little warm. It's got 2 outlets. And it's got some different settings there, which is pretty nice. But this is going to be a nice upgrade. That way, whenever I get stopped or anchored or even underway, I can actually still use my generator. I can use this inverter with my house batteries, keep my refrigerator going, and use any of my outlets on the boat. And it's pretty nice to have. So one more project complete. Coming along for this short video today. God bless you guys, and we'll see you next time on the Jeep Man King channel. See you. Bye.